So how you doing? Today we're gonna work on the log splitter. I'm kind of in a situation now where I need to split wood again. So that's what we're getting into here. She's been broke down for probably a year. Something in it failed and I don't know what. So I'm basically gonna start tearing into it, see what failed, see if it's worth fixing, because if it's not worth fixing, we're gonna replace the engine. So let me show you the splitter. So here she is in all her glory. The old log splitter. Homemade, front to back. Got everything from Volkswagen wheels to all sorts of parts on here. The engine's off a rototiller. We're using a propane tank for our hydraulic fluid. And, she works. She's actually quite powerful. I was surprised how powerful it is. But let's see if we can get her up and running, because I got some wood that needs split. So let's figure it out. All right, so I checked it. It has no spark. We're basically going through all the clues here. No spark, but if you look at the flywheel, let me rotate it around. We got this busted off. We can see damage across here. So it looks like whenever it came off, you can see where it kind of come up and went through all this and kind of jammed in there pretty good. So just from this evidence, I'm going to say the flywheel key is sheared, because this got in and jammed up, sheared the key, threw it out of time, because this does have points. So that would have thrown it out of time, causing me to not create spark, because the points aren't firing at the right spot for the magnet now. So I'm pretty certain that's what our issue is. That's just a quick assessment. But I did discover that, I don't know, the compression feels kind of low. So I got the compression tester on here. Let's do a quick compression test. All right, so I just got done yanking on it for a good minute here, trying to get the compression to build up. That's the best I could get out of it. So, that explains why all this time I've been having a mother of a time getting it to run. Sometimes it takes ether to get it to run. Or she creeped down just a little bit. It was sitting at right at 70. But I'd say we need another engine, because I don't feel like rebuilding this one. So 70 pound of compression is not enough. So what do you say we look at getting this engine off of here and see if we can find another one to match it up, which we'll probably be doing the engine swap at the other property, which means, since part of my tools are here and everything, we'll see what we need. We may not get this done today, so, but I'll bring you along on the adventure and see what we just find. And looks like we're gonna pull this engine off and go to Harbor Freight. I need to see what size the shaft is to hopefully match one up. If I can't find the same size shaft with keyway and everything, then I have to order the parts for the coupler in there. You see that coupler? You can order different parts for your different shaft sizes and everything. So if I can't find the same one, then I'll have to order a new parts for that coupler to put it together. So that's where we're at. Let's get this engine off. So there it is, all tore down, sitting on the ground. I pulled the coupler off so that I can try to match one up, or see if it works with the engine, if you know what I mean. See if it works with the new engine. So here's the little insert. Goes in there like so. So we'll be able to take this in the store and see if she works with our new engine. If she doesn't, then we can look at getting another one. So all I'm going to do now is pump that tire up and get out of here, because from here we're headed to the other house. So I'm just going to take what tools I got here, and hopefully I got what I need. All right, we're back at the new house. And we got some updates here for you. I did go to Harbor Freight, pick up a motor. It's not the big one that I wanted, but it's the one I went with. So this is what we're going with. It's a completely different configuration, so I'm gonna have to do a bunch of cutting and welding and everything, make sure she works, which that coupler I was talking about, I just remembered it's called a Lovejoy. It's called a Lovejoy connector. But there's another thing that goes here at these bolt holes, which I have one. I just don't know if it's the right size. I brought it along. There it is. It's one of these guys. So that Lovejoy would go inside of this. See, on here, I kind of had it, you know, kind of a makeshift setup. But it's all actually goes in here. Let's see. That'd be the pump side. And it looks like that's the right one. Bolt holes seem to line up. So that'll go there. The pump will mount here to keep everything squared up. Put the Lovejoys in the center there, get it all mated up, and we're golden. Now, the Lovejoy connector for this is definitely a different size. So I just ordered one on eBay. Hopefully I got the right one. Oh no, I'm looking at it, I'm wondering if I did. Well, we'll wait. It'll be here in a few days. So next weekend when I'm out, I'll be able to check and see if I got the right one. The new Lovejoy was 20 bucks to fit with this shaft. And I'm hoping I got the right one. But I'm gonna have to change all the configuration because this will be here. Pump will be out to probably here. And, you know, we're going from a vertical shaft to a horizontal shaft. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut everything off here. This will come off, all these little brackets and everything. I'll even take this little T-piece here, this deal, I'll take it off. I will leave it from here to here just because, but then I'm gonna basically make another mount, come off the top of this, over and here, and that's where I'll put a flat piece of steel to mount the engine to, and the pump will be going straight that way. You see what I mean? So she'll basically be sitting like that right here. Now I have that steel. For any bracing I need to do, I got this guy sitting here. I actually got a couple of these, but I got this steel over here. This, I'll be able to whack on that. It's pretty thick. There's another piece there. You can see it's thick enough. It'll get the job done with some bracing. So, as far as I can tell, as soon as that Lovejoy's in, it's just a matter of getting things bolted up. So I'm gonna have to go get four bolts for the motor mount and all the bolts to get this bolted up. But otherwise, I think that's it. I should be golden. I will have to unbolt the pump there, which I might be able to use those bolts on here. So that'll help. So I probably just need the 4 bolts for that, and then something for motor mounts. And there might be some laying here in this junk, but I'll probably just go get some. But that is a brand new engine. She's the Predator, 212cc. They had another one, so for me to get the Lovejoy connector on a motor or whatever that they already had there, I would have had to jump up considerably in size. The engine was probably twice as high and a lot more money. So I decided to just go this route, replace that Lovejoy. You know, so far I'm 20 bucks into this change out plus the $150 50 for the engine. You know, we're getting there. Give me another week or two and I should have the splitter back up and running. But I'm going to work on it some tonight. We'll see how far we get. But for now, I need firewood. So, what do you say? All I got here is the 4910. I think I got an axe there too. You see it? But it's short. So, that's why I'm running the 4910. So, we're going to go down here, chainsaw up some wood, and just so we have some firewood for the night. Can you see it? Let me zoom in. You can see the smoke coming out the chimney on the other side. Haven't seen that in a while, a couple of years. So we're burning wood now. So what do you say we get out here, get that 4910 and get some firewood. And then we'll come onto this later today. And I'll keep you updated on the progress here. And alrighty, let's get a little footage of this 4910. Alrighty. Alright, so I got a couple of species of wood here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim for the oak. But I think what I'm going to go for more so is this here. This is locust. There's another piece right there. There's a piece. So I think I'm going to aim for the locust and see what I can get, but it's not super important. It's just it's single digit weather, so you know, it'd be nice to have the wood that burns a little hotter, if you know what I mean. That tree right there, these little ones, they're dead. At least the front two are. I could actually take them down and get them out of here if I wanted to. This one here's dead too, or right there. If you look going up, she's all falling apart. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get to this. I actually have a bit of locust up here laying in the weeds. I just don't feel like getting into it and cutting it up and everything. So I'm just gonna go after this and let's see what we got.
Ah.
With this and what I got in the house, I got enough for tonight. Hi. It looks like he was eating ice cream. Yeah. Got the noodles, sawdust to play in, huh?
We got a whole backyard we can play in.
Yeah. Look at that. We got fire. Yep. When you see that, that means you got heat, right? Mr. Ice Cream Face.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the comments down below too.
Can you tell he watches some YouTube too? He gets on that YouTube Kids. But that'll be it for today. A little mix of everything, I guess. A little cutting, a little log splitter, and a little bit of a kid carrying on, playing, having fun. It's funny, in the city, boys don't come outside to play on the cold days. But out here, you can't keep them in the house. Just started off today at like 7 degrees. I think right now it's, I don't know, 15 or so. And maybe it might even be in the 20s with a little bit of a breeze. But I'm gonna work at getting that log splitter off the truck, then come down here, move this wood into the house, and that'll be it for today. This evening, I'll probably end up out there at the shed, cutting some of that metal apart on the splitter. So, hey, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.